Kia ora, good evening. The economic alarm bells are ringing once more, with New Zealand in danger of another recession. GDP figures out today show the economy shrank 0.3% in the September quarter. And if the next quarter delivers another decline, we'll enter a technical recession. The weak quarter was driven by a 4.5% decline in transport, postal and warehousing. Manufacturing, including food and beverage, was down 3.4%. Wholesale trade, including grocery and liquor, dropped by 1.9%. And the construction industry saw a 1.7% decline. As Zane Small reports, the bleak economic performance came as a shock to many economists.
Andrew Childs founded Behemoth Brewing Company a decade ago. But the past few years have been particularly tough, watching expenses rise like never before.
A lot of costs going up, excise increasing substantially, cost of malt and packaging going up. It's been quite a challenge.
The industry's had a tough time. In October, Deep Creek Brewing went into liquidation. The same happened a few months prior to Epic Brewing Company. And GDP figures out today put that into context. Manufacturing, including food and beverage, was down 3.4% in the September quarter, contributing to the economy shrinking, defying economic predictions.
We are a bit thrown off by today's 0.3% contraction.
The problem is household spending is actually down 0.6% this quarter. And research by ASB economist Mark Smith suggests that household expenses are actually set to rise by an average of $70 per week next year. On top of that, a substantial chunk of the Reserve Bank's interest rate tightening is still yet to be fully felt, which could lead to even more belt tightening.
Definitely spending a little bit less.
I'm trying to keep it up to $500, so it's pretty skimpy really. I've got a big family.
High interest rates domestically are definitely playing a part. At the same time, high interest rates are sort of globally right now, and that's also producing a global slowing.
That could explain why New Zealand exports fell this quarter, and perhaps why our economy isn't performing as well as countries we measure ourselves against. For example, compared to the same quarter last year, New Zealand's GDP fell by 0.6%. But Australia's GDP increased by 2.1%. The United States up by 3%. And if the New Zealand economy shrinks for a second time in a row, we'll enter a technical recession. That's 2 consecutive quarters of decline. The last time was in June after the economic hit from Cyclone Gabrielle.
I do think there is a high chance that we re-enter into a technical recession.
Not all industries are down though. Healthcare and social assistance was up 2.3% this quarter, while rental and hiring services such as scaffolding were up 1%. And Andrew Childs isn't letting the economic gloom bring him down.
It's been such a tough year, and having a great hoppy beer is a nice treat for going into Christmas.
Drink to that. Zane Small, News Hub.